What's going on, guys? By the title of this video, you guys know exactly what we're doing. We are installing our DEFWORX power brace, and one thing I do want to point out, the power brace it clears the JZ, so we're good on that. And also, the reason why you want a power brace just in general is it tightens up your steering, gets rid of a lot of slack and slop in it. So let's go ahead and install it. Actually, we have to get it painted first, and then we're going to go ahead and let it dry, obviously. Then we'll install it, and then we'll go through the reasons why you want to have a power brace for your car. Here it is. Here's the power brace. As you can see, it is plated in the bottom to stiffen up your tension rod brackets, and there's also a brace that connects the two. Pretty much gives it a whole, makes it stronger, makes it more rigid, gets rid of a lot of slack that comes in it. So as you can see, we got the DEFWORX logo right there. And this is further forward than like the Nismo ones. I believe the Nismo power brace is like right here or something, which doesn't clear the JZ oil pan. If you guys watch Jimmy Oaks, you know that he actually cut up his Nismo power brace just because it wouldn't fit. This clears the JZ oil pan though, so we're good on that. We got it all cleaned up. We're just gonna go ahead and spray it with some black, and we'll get it all installed. I was just gonna paint it black, but I had a little bit of a Toyota 1G3 left from when I was actually spray painting the roof, which, by the way, guys, we are gonna be redoing the whole thing. We're gonna sand this all back down and actually do it properly with a gun, so don't worry about that. But back to this right now. I had a few cans of the Toyota 1G3 color match stuff, so I went ahead and we did a base coat of black, and then we ended up spraying it with the gray, as you can see. I figured this would be a nice little touch to tie in with the top roof once this is all done. So we got the base coat all dry, or not dry, but laid. Once this dries for a few minutes, we're gonna go ahead and hit it with some clear, and then wait a few minutes and then go ahead and install it. So it's gonna be a little hard to give you guys an explanation and show you guys why this is so important. But if I can find the video, Adam LZ actually has a video that points out why this is very important. Pretty much, your tension rods take a lot of abuse, and your tension rods that bolt on from your control arms to there, right? When you're steering and you're going at full lock and you're hitting like bumps, pretty much bump stops, you're forcing the tension rod. The tie rods are pushing against the control arm, against the knuckle, which in turn pushes the control arm as well. And with weak tension rods, or tension rod brackets, I should say, with the tension, with all the tension and force that the tie rod's putting against the control arm and wanting it to move, it's gonna push the weakest spot, which it could be this spot in your case, and then this could bend and flex slightly, which will give you a slight weird feeling in your steering wheel. So having these blocks should be enough to get rid of all that slop and play, but having this connect to each other just gives it a little bit more rigidity and makes it a little bit stronger. So if I can find the video, I'll go ahead and put it down in the description. Alright, now that it's all dry, let's go ahead and unscrew these bolts. If you guys remember the last video, I was talking about retapping the threads, just cleaning it up a little bit on all these tension rod bolts, and I actually went ahead and did that already. So today, all we have to do is bolt it right up, because we got a new hardware, and all of our things are, what do you call it? All of our threads are cleaned up. So let's go ahead and set this on, bolt it up, and hopefully his jig is built off of a straight car, because I do believe this car is decently straight. And this should bolt right up. not too sure how much of a struggle you guys saw that I was having, but that thing was not aligning. I don't know why, but it wasn't. I was able to get the passenger side all 4 in, and then the driver's side, the 2 front ones in, but and then the 2 back ones, kind of where the tension rod is, wouldn't line up. Don't ask me why. It should have, since the front 2 lined up. I don't know if it's the jig or my car. There's a million different reasons why this thing didn't line up perfectly, but we were able to kind of pull it and make it fit. So everything's bolted up, all 8 bolts. Let me show you guys what that looks like in the car. Alright, so if you take a look here, we have the tension rod bracket right here, bolted on with the 2 bolts, right, 1 right here, 1 right there, 2 more right here, same with the other side. So just like you guys saw earlier, the tension rod, the gussets, and then the actual power base part itself. And in the Nismo power base, it's a lot further forward, so it actually interferes with the oil pan for the JZ. As you can see, it probably goes somewhere around here, but this clears the JZ, gives you plenty of room. And now we have that all installed. We got, like I said, all the bolts are in, nice and tight right where they should be. So that is gonna complete today's video. I know it was probably a little bit on the short side, just a quick install video of our S13 power brace that clears the JZ DEFWORX. Thank you so much. Make sure to go ahead and give him a follow on Instagram. Hit him up. He has an online store. He makes bash bars, cages, power braces now, a whole lot of different stuff. He actually also sells Z33 stubs, but Jason does that as well. So support your friends, support your local companies. As you guys know, he did do the cage in this car, and that is top notch. Nothing to complain about. It's nice and tight. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. As far as what we're looking for next for this build, we'll see. Once we get the coilovers, we can finally bolt in our full suspension, because it is a McPherson strut setup on the S13s. As you guys know, we need the coilovers to kind of hold the knuckle in place. So once we get our coilovers, then we can start installing the front suspension, the angle kit, and all that stuff, and then hopefully even get to set this thing down on the ground. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Hope you guys are excited for the next video of this thing making more progress as always. Peace out, guys. Thank you for watching.